Hello everyone, and welcome to a very special story from room 205 at Lathrop Elementary. It's all about a group of amazing students, the Lathrop Leopards, and how they learned to make their minds shine even brighter. It was the start of a brand new week, and their teacher, Mr. G, greeted them with his usual big smile. "Leopards," he said, "every one of you has a bright mind. This week, we're going to learn how to make that brightness shine even stronger." The Leopards leaned forward, excited to learn new ways to grow. Their first lesson: always try your best. During morning math, a young student named Leo stared at a really tricky problem. "I don't get it," he whispered to himself. But then he remembered Mr. G's words. "But I can try," he decided. He took a deep breath and started working carefully, step by step. When Mr. G walked by, he nodded proudly. That's the Leopard way always. Give your best effort. Next up was a very important skill, asking for help when you need it. Later that day, Maya couldn't remember how to spell a word for her story. Instead of feeling stuck or frustrated, she bravely raised her hand. "Mr. G," she asked, "can you help me?" "Of course," he said with a warm smile. Smart leopards ask questions when they need support. Maya realized that asking for help didn't mean she was weak. It actually made her stronger. After lunch, it was time for another lesson, completing assignments on time. Everyone worked on their reading logs. Jordan finished his early and placed it neatly in the basket. Mr. G saw this and said, "You stayed on track, Jordan. Turning things in on time helps your learning grow even faster." Jordan absolutely beamed with pride. The next morning, the focus was on being prepared. Ava reached into her backpack and pulled out her notebook, folder, and pencil pouch, everything she needed for the day. Mr. G smiled. A prepared leopard is a confident learner. Ava felt ready to take on the world. Then came the power of focus. While Mr. G taught a fascinating science lesson about weather, the room was calm and quiet. The leopards listened closely, their eyes forward and their pencils ready. They wanted to learn all about weather patterns, and they knew that staying focused helped those new ideas stick like glue. Of course, a big part of learning is taking notes carefully. As Mr. G explained complex ideas, the students wrote down key words in their notebooks. Leo drew diagrams to help him visualize. Maya circled important facts. Kai underlined new vocabulary words. Careful notes, Mr. G reminded them, become powerful tools for smart leopards. Their classroom ran smoothly because they also learned to follow directions the first time. For the next activity, Mr. G said, "Leopards, please take out your math books and turn to page 42. Almost instantly, you could hear the soft sound of books opening and pages flipping. Mr. G nodded. When we follow directions the first time, we save so much time for more learning. Discussions in room 205 were always lively and respectful. That's because the leopards learned to participate positively. During their talks, you'd hear students say things like, "I agree with that because," or "I'd like to add." And my idea is, their voices were kind and thoughtful, like a beautiful chorus of eager learners. At the end of each day, they practiced another key habit, keeping their workspace clean. Papers were stacked, pencils were gathered, and books were closed neatly. Clean spaces help create clean minds, Mr. G would say. And clean minds help leopards think big. Finally, the most important lesson of all, taking pride in your work. When it was time to display their latest writing projects, every single student handed in something beautiful. The handwriting was neat, the details were colorful, and the ideas were thoughtful. "This," Mr. G said, holding up their work for everyone to see, "is work to be proud of. You are growing stronger and brighter every single day." The leopards all stood a little taller, their confidence sparkling. By the end of the week, Mr. G looked around at his hard-working class. You tried your best. You asked for help. You stayed focused, and you showed pride in everything you learned. The leopards' hearts swelled with accomplishment. They knew they had grown not just as students, but as leaders. And that's the spirit of the Lathrop Leopards Creed. At Lathrop, we learn. At Lathrop, we lead. At Lathrop, we care. We are Lathrop Leopards, and we shine every day. Thanks so much for watching and sharing this wonderful story with us. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more uplifting content. See you next time.